Hey guys, Crafty Chef Diamond here. Welcome to my crafty kitchen and my crafting prep table. How is everybody doing today? It is hotter than snot outside. My husband just got finished mowing the grass and he was a hot mess. It is very hot out there and please be careful. Make sure you drink plenty of water. I'm actually having coffee in, I don't want to tip it over, North Carolina, as well as I have my Starbucks compliments of Diamonds Around You water. Please stay hydrated, everybody. In a couple more weeks, it's going to be over with. So some of you guys will still have till like October to go through the heat, but here in Virginia, it's going to start cooling down. We just have maybe 2 or 3 more weeks to go, and then the leaves are going to start changing, and yeah, then autumn is here. So a couple more weeks, guys, couple more weeks. I was tagged by the wonderful Enza from Enza's Diamond Painting Gallery. If you guys don't know, she is hosting the Diamond Paint with Friends Empowerment for the month of August. So today I am going to kit up my Marilyn Monroe diamond painting. I cannot wait to get this started. Thank you for all your guys' wonderful comments on my unboxing of this fabulous woman. I just love her. I want to welcome 2 new subscribers, Karen Oliver and Denise Hudson. Welcome to my crafting kitchen. So I do want to do a tip and trick before I get into my tag questions and getting ready to kit up my Marilyn Monroe. I thought kitting up would be a lot easier than to do a whip and chat. Since I have my huge project downstairs, I am working on a custom diamond painting of a metro bus, a big transportation bus. It's for my husband so he can put it in his office. He's the director for the Metro Authority for DC, Maryland, and Virginia, which we call the DMV. So I've been trying to work on that a little bit each day. I am trying to make the goal of it to finish the 3rd row before I set it aside and start my Marilyn Monroe for the empowerment. So guys, grab yourself a cup of coffee, some water, some snacks. This might be a little bit, but I want to do something really quick. As you can tell, a lot of us have to deal with residue on our bottles. This kit right here, the one that I'm going to put Marilyn in, I don't know, for some reason I did Wizard of Oz in August last year, Wizard of Oz. And, we all collect storage containers and all that good stuff. And so I put it aside and forgot about it. I actually put it in my living room that I hardly go into. And I put it up underneath the couch or something. But anyways, it's been sitting for a year and it was kitted up with the Oz in August for my Wizard of Oz that I did. And I fought and fought and fought to get the residue off of the bottles. I mean, it was a hot mess, and some of them are still a hot mess, but I was able to clean them up. And a lot of people they go out and they buy special stuff to take residue off, Goo Be Gone. But I try to use, since I'm the Crafty Chef Diamond, I try to use things that are in my home. So I'm going to share with you guys a really great trick. Everybody has peanut butter in their house unless you're allergic to peanut butter. You want to use creamy peanut butter. Do not use peanuts, chunky peanut butter, or it just won't work. Okay, so I'm just going to show you real quick. And you can go to the dollar store and get some peanut butter. It's a lot cheaper than buying a chemical. This is all natural. Take a paper towel. I'm going to pick out the ickiest one I can find here. I'm going to say this one here. See all the residue on there? It's pretty gross. These bottles are not as bad as the ones that I've had cleaned off this morning. Take a little bit of peanut butter, take the cap, and just rub it on there. And just keep rubbing it. The oils in the peanut butter remove the goo. I'm going to clean it off a little bit. Now remember, if you do all of them, you will have a smell of peanut butter. So I'll tell you what you do next. Now look. This is a brand new bottle. Da, 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 da. You can tell this one was used, but hey, look at that. No residue. Okay, so then I'm going to take this after you've cleaned all of your bottles with a little bit of the peanut butter. And of course, I'm going to cap my peanut butter. I know if I didn't wipe them off, I take Lysol, or you can use baby wipes if you have children in the house, or this one over here, I use Clorox wipes. It doesn't matter, just as long as it gets the smell of the peanut butter off, because if you have any fur babies or animals, they will smell it, and then they're going to attack your storage container. So go ahead and just wipe it off. Just give it a little bit of care. Let it air dry. Look at that, guys. Isn't that beautiful? All right, so there is your Saturday tip and tricks from Crafty Chef Diamond's Kitchen. All right, so I'm going to put this down. Oh, my craft room's a hot mess. I need to get it organized. So, I hope you're all doing well today. Thank you for visiting with me today, and my returning subscribers and my new subscribers. And yes, guess what, guys? I woke up this morning to 600 subscribers. I'm so excited. Oh, made my day. I was doing the jumping dance and getting a hold of all of my friends saying, guess what? Guess what? I made 600. Yeah, I hope it stays there. I'm not going to hold my breath too tight because YouTube can change it. Okay. Let me get myself situated here. Okay. Question 1, how many diamond paintings have you completed? And you know what? Yesterday I told you guys that my Marilyn Monroe had no ABs in it. I lied. Because it was an old canvas. I bought this back in 2020. There's one. There's a yellow one. Isn't that amazing? Okay, yeah. Okay, so we got a yellow one. And I still haven't decided whether I want to bling it up or not. Okay, so first question was, how many diamond paintings have you completed? I have completed 146 diamond paintings. Now, oh, you know what I forgot, you guys? I forgot a tray. Okay, let's see if I can do this without spilling. 146 diamond paintings. Now, that is including large canvases, small canvases, even crystals. Now, when it comes to keychains and stickers, that I don't. If the keychain comes in a set of 6 to 8, I count that as a diamond painting, as a completed project. If it's a bookmark and it's only one, I don't add that into my list. If it's a dual and it has quite a few, and so by the time that you finish the bookmarks, it comes up to a size, then I will count that as a project. Stickers, no. But I do, because there are some events where they have the Smash the Specials, and I do participate in those. Well, I did for 2 years. Okay, question number 2. How many diamond paintings do you currently have in your stash? Okay, I know this is going to sound bad. Well, you know, I'm just honest. I'm addicted. I'm totally addicted. It's not as bad as I thought it was. Seriously. So my premium diamond paintings, I have 198. Budget friendly, I have 63. I am just now currently collecting some diamond paintings from budget companies. But it is a true addiction for me, but it's a good addiction. I would rather have this type of addiction than some of the other addictions that are out there in this world. I do diamond paint every single day. If I don't diamond paint, I think there's something wrong with me. There are some days that I cannot diamond paint, but I try to make up for it. I have been addicted to it for a very long time, and I hear everybody say they're going to go on a no-buy, but I haven't done that. Have I slowed down in some ways? Yeah. I will try to curb my appetite for my addiction, but sometimes, you know, it's what I love. It's what I do. Okay. 3. When did you begin diamond painting? I began diamond painting April of 2020. March of 2020, we went into a shutdown. I actually saw diamond painting on either Facebook, I think it was Facebook, or Instagram, and I actually thought it was like Bedazzled, you know, those kind of, you know how people used to take their jean jackets and they would have pictures airbrushed on them, and then they would put bling bling on it. That's actually what I thought it was. I think I was running. I would be running and walking and listening to, I believe it would be Facebook, not Facebook. I don't know, YouTube. I don't know what it was, but the advertisement would come on, and I think I was doing a rest. You know, I do the run walk, the Galloway run walk for my marathon training. And I think I was on a walk, and I looked at my phone and I was like, what is this? And the more I looked at it, then I was like, oh, wow. And then I started watching other YouTubers, and then I got started. Yeah. And I just made a diamond spill, but that is okay. That is okay. All right. Number 4, if you could only purchase from one diamond painting company for the rest of your life, who would you purchase from and why? Okay, so I answered, I'm going to have to say 2 people, two companies, really. My first one would be Rhinestone Goddess Creation. I am new to purchasing diamond paintings from her company. Guys, I have to tell you, if you want a custom done, she does amazing work, and she works with you. The customer service is amazing. I was going to put Diamond Art Club on there, but because I probably have 150 of Diamond Art Clubs sitting in my stash, I think that's plenty. That's plenty enough. And then the next one, this should have been a 2-part question, but I'm going to say 2 companies, Rhinestone Goddess Creation, and the other one would be GBFKE. That was my first budget company that I went to, and to knowing that if I could only order from a particular company for the rest of my life, I know that that budget-friendly company is going to have crystals, keychains, accessories, everything that I want to do. Even if I wanted to take a teddy bear, they have those little teddy bears that you can bling up, or different animals. And I think there's like 5,000 or 6,000 types of varieties that you can purchase from that budget company. That's what I would do. Okay, number 5. When diamond painting, what is your go-to media to consume? Audiobooks, podcasts, YouTube, etc. My go-to while I am diamond painting is to put my earbuds in, because my husband is watching his TV shows and he is playing his games or doing whatever, or work for his job. I put my earbuds in and I go and I listen to you guys. And sometimes I enjoy listening to everybody. I'm always behind. I think we're all behind. Because there's so many wonderful people out there. But sometimes you have to, I don't know about you guys, sometimes I have to leave the craft industry for one night, and I will go to Netflix and watch a movie, or I will listen to real-time crime cases. I love to listen to crime cases. There's so many out there. You have your history crimes, your current crimes. There's some crazy folks out there. And yeah, so that's what I like to do. I do listen to The Lawyer You Know, Emily D. Baker, Annalise. There's just so many of them out there, and they do a wonderful job. And so that's what I do if I'm not listening to you guys. But I do try to stay caught up on videos. And it's funny because sometimes I even have to take a piece of paper and I write down who I visited for the day because I'll forget. Or who I need to go to. You know, when you get older and you got a lot of going on your brain, you forget. And you don't want to leave your friends out, because I consider everybody in the diamond painting community a friend. And we like to share with one another and to get to know one another. Okay, next question. Number 6, what is your favorite category diamond painting to paint? Landscape, fantasy, animals, etc. I don't have a favorite category, guys. I really don't. I like everything. I just like everything. So if I'm looking at a site and either a premium or a budget, if it's something that I like and I think, wow, I think I can do this, or I think about a friend or a family member that might enjoy it, I'm going to grab it. So it doesn't really matter to me. Don't have any favorites. Number 7, what is the artist that you completed the most of in your diamond paintings? The most, I have to say, I have been to in a few events, participated in a few events, and the most event that I have participated in, and that is the Chuck Along. And I've done quite a few, and so I have to say Chuck Penson. And yeah, Chuck Penson. All right. Moving on to the next one. Number 8. What artist do you own the most of? I have 2. Randall Spangler. I have a lot of his. Benevoli, it's funny. I have a lot of his. I really like him a lot. And because I do work in a school setting, I love the little dragons, and I like that everything is like story time. And I thought, okay, so if I get this, I can paint this for the school. If I get this, it can go in this classroom, or this can go in my out in the fellowship hall for the children when they have lunch, so they could see it, and then I can switch out different paintings. But dingling me, I don't think about it, and it's like you forget that you can't do this overnight. These take like 3 to 4 weeks, and Randall Spangler's are huge. Well, he has some smaller ones, but a lot of them are big. And so I have a lot of his, and I have a lot of Mandy Manzano. I have all her princesses, and quite a few of hers. I like her stained glass approach. She has just beautiful artwork, and I really wish that she would reopen her princess collection. Maybe I keep hoping that one day. There's been so many requests for her to bring that those canvases back. Whether it's going to happen, sometimes it does. I've seen it happen for a limited time only, and if you're lucky to be in that limited time only and grab it when you can, when the announcement's been made, I've seen it happen. Okay. Number 9, what is your go-to wax when diamond painting? You know, I use the wax that the kits provide, and my ultimate go-to right now is the micro glue dots. And yeah, I use that a lot. I go back and forth. Now, one of my friends introduced me to a putty, and I'm still trying to work with the putty, but I've noticed I don't know, because I'm a hard presser, but it seems to drain on my canvas, and then I'm picking it with the tweezers trying to get it off. So, and then I put it in the refrigerator, and so I'm still trying to work with it. But my number 1 go-to is glue dots and wax that come with the kits. Okay. Number 10. What do you do with your finished diamond paintings? Do you hang them up? Do you put them in a portfolio or something else? All of the above. I either gift them out to friends and families, and oh goodness, I gift them out. I put them in portfolios, stack them in a pile. And my really good ones that I really like, that have a little bit of a series to them, they do get framed and put up. Yeah, so, but a good portion of my diamond paintings, I have given them away as gifts. I think a lot of us do that. Okay, so, and then I just purchased one of those from Art, is it Art Dot? One of those huge portfolios. I haven't showed it on my channel yet because I don't think it'll fit in the frame. So I do have one of those, and I have put my very large diamond paintings in there. And I don't know yet. If anybody knows, you can leave it in the comment down below. Can you buy inserts for it? I don't know. I guess it would be pretty heavy after that. Okay, number 11, moving on. Do you like to open your kits right away, or do you keep them sealed until you're ready to work on them? Oh my gosh. When I very first started diamond painting, I mean, I was a window watcher. I was waiting for the mailman to come. You know, when I started diamond painting, we were in COVID, and if you ordered from AliExpress, you were not gonna get it for 2 or 3 months later. Yeah. And then it was like Christmas. It was like, oh, Happy Mail, Happy Mail. And we did the Happy Mail. I did the Happy Mail dance, you know. My diamond art clubs, yeah, I opened them right away. Now, as I've been in diamond painting for a couple of years, I mean, I just received a diamond art club delivery the other day, and it's still sitting at the door because I know I have a warranty. If there's anything wrong with it, even if I've owned it for 4 years, their customer service, they're going to take care of me. Now, if I order a premium diamond painting from a company that is new to me, oh yeah, I'm going to open it up right away. I have had some shockers, and I've opened up, I ordered from a company, and I waited 3 months for the diamond painting, and I opened them up, and I was like, I was horrified. That company is going to fix the situation, and so yeah, I will definitely open them up, even if it's budget friendly, because I don't want to wait a long time down the road and find out that, oh no, I've had this for a couple of months, and then I'm going to get a hold of the company because it wasn't, there wasn't enough diamonds, or it was missing something, or there was something wrong with the canvas itself. Excuse me, drink coffee. But, yeah, I do open them up. I mean, I've received a couple of Temu hauls, and I have one that I need to do, and I didn't open them up yet, but if there's anything wrong with them, I mean, if you pay for $2 for a diamond painting, it's no great loss. It's really no great loss at all. But if I'm spending good high coins for a premium diamond kit and there's something wrong with it, yeah, I'm definitely going to check it. Okay, so where am I at now? It's time to move on because I can keep going on about that. Okay, number 12. What is your #1 unicorn kit that you currently do not own, but you hope to own one day? I have to say it's Randall Spangler. He has a couple of castles, and they would go great with my collection. And yeah, I think he has 2 or 3 castles out. There's one I definitely I want to purchase. It's a little high up there in price, so I'm waiting for a great discount, or I'm going to use my points to get it. It's $100 for that particular canvas, and I just don't feel like buying it right now. I think it's going to be with Diamond Art Club for a little while. I just don't want to put out $100 right now, and then knowing that once I get it, it's going to sit for a couple of years because I have so much, and it would not be that type of canvas that I'm going to grab at right away and paint on it. It would be one of my retirement canvases, and that's what I tell everybody. My stash is my retirement stash. Hopefully I'll retire within a year. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I hope I'm in the screen here so you guys can see what I'm doing. It's just kidding up. I hope you're just diamond painting while I'm talking. Okay, so number 13, what is the kit in your stash that you are most looking forward to working on? Well, I'll tell you, there's one, and I keep pulling it aside, and I keep pulling it out. Diamond Art Club came out with this one diamond painting. Did I bring it up here? No, I didn't. There's a diamond painting, and it's the streets of Paris, and it's got the Eiffel Tower in it, and it's got some buses on it, and has some patrons out in the road. And it has a lot of grays and reds and charcoal colors in it. And I have pulled it out 3 times, and I have put it back 3 times because something else came up and I needed to work on a different diamond painting. That one, I'm hoping maybe in December or January. I don't know, soon, because it's not very big. It's something that I can work 2 projects at one time. 890. Okay. All right, number 14. Do you prefer confetti, color blocking, or a mix of both? I like them both. You know, I like color blocking and I like confetti. Sometimes it can get really grueling, and then you just get up and you take a break, get a drink, have some coffee, or just get up and walk around. And you don't want to be sitting forever and ever working on confetti, because it can play with your mind. It really can. Take a little break and then go right back into it. And then before you know it, you know, you're maybe moved to another section that is a little bit of color blocking, and then you can go right back into confetti. But I like both of them. All right, number 15, how do you pick which piece you want to work on next? You know, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that because I have so much. If there's like, you know, we're doing the diamond paint with friends right now. So it's kind of cool that some of the stuff for diamond paint with friends I already have in my stash, and it's really neat. There's other paint-alongs with other creators that are doing stuff, and I don't have that in my stash. And then I thought, well, maybe let me order it and then I'll be ready. But then I'm like, oh, will it be here in time? So, you know, I do plan on working on other people's paint-along or their events if it's in my stash. And I just basically just like to participate. I'm not really in it for the prizes or anything like that. Yeah, okay. And I actually saw somebody else on a channel a long time ago, and I don't know if she's ever, Rambling Rose, okay? I used to follow her, and she has taken like a year's break. I haven't seen her on YouTube in over a year. And what she would do between her small, medium, and large, she had these different bowls of pennies, and she numbered them, and then she made a list with what's in her stash, and she numbered the stash, and then she would do like a penny pick. I thought, oh, that would be so cool that you could take, you know, extra large, large, medium, you know, because there's so many different sizes of diamond paintings out there, and do a penny pick. And let the pennies pick what your next project is going to be if you are not in a running, you know, following somebody else in an event or anything like that, you know, because there's just so many different paint-alongs out there, and they're hard to pick and choose. And then sometimes you just want to do your own thing. Okay. Okay. What is your favorite season or holiday to diamond paint from? Ooh, it doesn't matter. I can do a snowman right now, or I can do a pumpkin right now. And especially if you're doing a gift for somebody, you always want to start way ahead of time. Or if you are going to do keychains or diamond paint Christmas ornaments, now's the time to get started. You need to do it in the summer. So any holiday is open for me. I'm not, yeah. Okay, number 17. Do you work on one kit at a time or have multiple whips at one time? I used to do one at a time. Now I have 3 or 4 at a time. I have one in my basement. What was I thinking when I started diamond painting? When you start watching YouTube channels and you see people start to do freestyle and conversion diamond paintings, you're like, yeah, I can do that. Yeah. So then you go, and you grab the pattern that you want. You get the permission from the artist to see if it's okay. And then you get your canvas, and then, oh my gosh, that's a story in itself. So I have a huge 5 foot by 5 foot conversion sitting in my basement that I haven't worked on in 2 years. I will eventually get back to it. I need to dust it off and start working on it. I have ordered new types of storage for it. Again, I started this when we were in COVID, and back in the day, I have over probably 2 or 3 million diamonds that are all set in those little teeny tiny pouches that are $200 a bag. That doesn't bother me, but it is a lot. I have 2 baskets, good medium-sized baskets that are full of diamonds because I only open so many up at a time. There is 94 colors to this diamond painting that I'm working on, and it is complete confetti, and I will show you a picture of it. And I think, I keep telling myself I'm going to go back and work on it. Do I have a picture of it to show you guys? It's originally supposed to be 6 foot by 6 foot, but my husband and I had to do a conversion to it. This is my freestyle. I am right here. So I've gotten all of this done here. It is, I don't have pattern keeper. It's all done, it's printed out, what do you say it? Cross stitch pattern, and then you just mark off as you go. My main plan for this was to give this to a nurse and have that used to camp out in their camper when COVID started, and then they moved away, and I quit working on it. I need to get back to it, but I think that will probably be when I decide the year that I decide to retire. That's the year that I'm going to like say, okay, Laura, do it. Just do it. Get it done. All right. So I have like 3 whips going on right now. 4 with that conversion. The other ones, I work a little here and there on them. Neutral, dark pieces, or colorful pieces. I like them all. I did experience working on the Golden Valley, which I am still currently working on it, that I never thought that browns would affect me mentally, but it did. So I put it off to the side, and I think in the winter months is the best time for me to work on it, and that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, so I have it. It's all still prepped up, looking good. And it is waiting for when the weather gets cooler, and it feels right to work with different colors of browns. Yeah, but everything else I don't have a problem with working with. Number 19, large pieces or snack size? Both. I like to work on a large piece and a small one. I like to do some of the small ones in between, like keychains or, you know, something fun to feel like you had accomplished something. So in between a large project. But I try to, when I work on a large project, I try to make my mind focus as to not what you're painting on, but just keep drilling with whatever the color, keep drilling. And then after I finish a little section, I'm so proud of myself. I turn the light pad off and I'm like, honey, come here. Look what I've accomplished so far. And he's like, oh yeah. Or he'll come home and I'm working on it. And he's like, are you not finished yet? Are you not finished yet? Like, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So I actually love to see how much progress that you can do a little here and there. And sometimes you can't notice your progress, but then in another day, you'll see, wow, look what I just did, and be so excited. All right, number 19, placing diamonds with tweezers or your diamond painting pin. Okay, so I use, I haven't tried the tweezers. I use tweezers to pluck my mistakes off. It has been suggested to me to use some tweezers, like for your ABs. I don't know. I have to learn how to use the tweezers. I commend everybody who uses tweezers. Right now, I use the diamond painting pen. And I like to use the really thin pins or the kit pins. I have some chunky pins, but for some reason, they bother my hand. Okay, number 21, square or round diamonds, both. But I prefer round over squares. I know that if you want to have good definition and detail in your canvas, it's going to be squares. I love the way that the squares make a click sound. And I do like rounds. You know, sometimes you can get a gappy round, and sometimes your rounds will turn out just as beautiful because of the color that is underneath the diamond of the canvas. You know, some of your canvases are color coded, and it enhances the diamond, like say the blue. So there'll be blue underneath the canvas, and then you're placing the blue on top, so it brings out the shine. Yeah, I do like rounds because I can place them really fast. I've been told I need to learn how to multi-place. I will, Richard. I'll get there. Okay. Number 22. What is your favorite method of placing AB drills? I use the diamond painting pin, and I try to pick it up at the corner. I don't go face down. I kind of do it at an angle and kind of go this way. And after I've done a couple of them, I smash my fingers down this way, and then I roll it when I'm done with that section, so to help keep them secure, because as I'm placing them, I'm putting them on very lightly because it eats my wax or my glue dot. Okay, next one. Oh, I need to change the page. Sorry, guys. Number 23, what is your preferred method of sectioning off a canvas? I think a lot of us have tried everybody's different way that they have done their tutorials on YouTube. I've tried the washi tape method and the square. I hate it. It's messy. The washi tape, sometimes washi tape doesn't stick. And then a lot of my washi tape that I even use right now, I have to tape the ends with Scotch tape. So what I like to do is I keep the plastic cover on my canvas, and then I pull up a section and use my release papers. If the release papers are too big, I cut them in half, and then I don't per se make a goal of diamond painting that full release paper section. If I'm going to diamond paint for a couple of hours, I don't set a goal. It's just whatever I get done, I get done. And if I don't get done, then I put the release paper on top of it, pull the plastic cover down, and continue on the next day. So I don't really have any goals like that, you know. I just pull the plastic up, use release papers. And a lot of people are I use parchment paper as well, and I've made my mistakes with that too. I have used deli paper from my kitchen. Don't ever use deli paper. You will pay the consequences. Yes, and so make sure you use good, high quality, non-stick parchment paper. Yeah, boy, did I have a mess with that. And it was a full canvas, a 60 by 80, guys. It took me 3 weeks to pluck that crap off. I actually took the whole canvas and I soaked it in the sink in cool water, and I would slowly every day. It took off some of the symbols, but I know where the symbols go, and then I had to reseal it with Diamond Dots stick. So I know that stuff works really good, the adhesive. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Do you have any other hobbies aside from diamond painting? I do have a few. I like to hook rugs, latch hook. I started that when I was a child, and I enjoy doing that. I started one when I went on vacation like 6 months ago when I went to Florida for my grandson's graduation, and it is a freestyle one. It is not a printed stamped canvas, and that's a pain in the butt. So that has to be something I have to do, like sit on the couch, and you have to concentrate because it's kind of like cross stitch. You have to count your squares. And I do enjoy doing felt work. I will take, say if it's Christmas, or no, let's go with Easter. I like Easter. So if you take, I get a coloring book, and I will take the coloring book that has a beautiful Easter egg on it, and then I will make multiple copies of that coloring page, and then I would cut out each part of that Easter egg, and then I would take felt, and then I would, if it has stripes or round circles on it, each one is done individually. I pick out the different felt that I want to use, and then each intricate part will be sewn on by hand, and then I would stuff it to give it a 3D look, and then you have a beautiful ornament or felt eggs to put in a vase on your coffee table for the holiday. And that's the same thing with Christmas. I will make like candy canes, but I will do them 3D out of felt, and I will stuff them, and then I will string beads on it and sequence on them to give it that bling. Yeah, pretty cool. I used to, when I couldn't work, after I had my son, I made Christmas ornaments and I sold them on the side. Or then I was working and that was my craft, and that's what I would do. I would take orders for different Christmas ornaments as I was working and then sell those on the side. Okay. Let's see. There's a bonus question here. If you still have it, show us your very first diamond painting you completed. I'm going to have to put you on hold because I do have it. Hold on one moment and I'll be right back. So this is my very first diamond painting. I went and I made orders. Isn't it beautiful? I actually made this for my mother, and I haven't sent it to her yet. This was 4 years ago. My mother lives in Colorado, and we are trying to purge her home. So I thought, well, okay, no, I'm not going to send this to her. I send her stuff that is like flowers and edible stuff because she has too much. But my mother is always with me, and she loved horses. She was brought up with horses. So this is from Diamond Dots. I waited in line for 3 hours to get this. I already had some stuff that was ordered through the mail, and at that time, they had just opened up the stores. I think it was Joann's Fabrics, and my friend and I got her into diamond painting, and we went into that store and we just attacked it. We didn't care what the price was. We didn't know the next time that we were going to get there to any craft store for a while because of, you know, you all know what I'm talking about. So we went and we purchased all kinds of diamond dots. And did we complete them? Yes, we did. So by this, I will have to say, when I started, I was so excited, so excited that once I started it, I didn't go to bed because I was so, my energy level was so high. And I was tired of being on the treadmill. I was tired of watching TV. There was no, everything was reruns. I didn't feel like reading. I just, yeah. I was so excited when Wanda and I went down and we went shopping, and like I said, 3 hours in line, and we almost didn't get in because they were stopped. You can only let so many people in at a time. You had a limited time of purchasing, and they wanted you out of the store, and they were going to cut the line off, and we're like, no, we've been here forever. Yeah, and so. Gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Okay, guys. Okay. So I have one more question, I think. And I added to the tag questions, you guys. So when the people that I'm going to tag, you're going to get a different, kind of a little bit different set of questions, because I thought, I'm going to change it up a little bit because everybody's hearing the same thing. So I added an extra question in there. And one of them, because I messed up, it's a two-parter question. So have fun. Let's see. Okay, so who are you going to tag in this video? But I have one other question that I added into it. Okay, so my question to everybody and the new ones who get tagged, or if these keep going around, I'm enjoying everybody listening to their answers. How do you maintain your stash? That's what I want to know. Do you keep it like, do you have it in a special room? Do you have it in a closet? Do you have it all sectioned off by artist, or which one you're going to pull out next that you're going to paint? Yeah, I can't wait to hear that. Okay, so I had mine completely stacked in my basement. I had a huge tower, and then I started my YouTube channel, and I didn't want to do a full stash video. I wanted to show bits and pieces of it because you don't want to keep somebody on YouTube for a couple of hours. Some do. I think a good anywhere from between 30 to 40 minutes is a good base for a YouTube, to be with your friends, to engage with your diamond painting friends or somebody in the community, unless you're listening to a movie or something like that. Now I forgot what I was saying. Okay, yeah. So anyways, so I tore it apart. And I put all my artists together and I labeled everything. And then I started doing the Disney thing and what I thought Disney represented to me through my diamond paintings. And I did half of that. So I have half of a stash sitting over here, half of a stash sitting over there, half of a stash sitting upstairs, because one part in my craft room I've already showed you guys. Then I have another part that I haven't showed anybody yet. I still have Christmas mystery box that I haven't even touched yet. And that's one thing I don't mind about not having to open up Diamond Art Club, because I know if there's an issue with it, I've always have my warranty. When it comes to other stuff, budget or smaller stuff, yeah, I open up those right away. Yeah, so I would like to learn from everybody else. How do you maintain your stash? Right now, my stash is everywhere. It's a hot mess, a total hot mess. Once I decide to finish showing everybody what is in my stash in small increments, then I'm going to take it and I think I'm going to get a very big rack, because stacking them on top of each other gets heavy, especially if you keep them in their boxes. And then it starts to smash the boxes and then it starts to move sideways. So yeah. All right, guys, I have kept you here long enough. And now the surprise is, who am I going to tag? There's been so many wonderful people that have been tagged. I have to tag my bestie, Agent Tink, Yvonne with Burgsrun and Benson. Hey, you've been tagged. Agent Tink, you've been tagged. And the last person I'm going to tag is Craft Blings and Nails Adrian. They are going to be in the description box down below. And I do have a shout out for my friend, Diamond Art Joy. I want you guys to go visit Diamond Art Joy. She has a wonderful channel. Yes, we are friends on YouTube. Yes, we live close to one another, not too far away from each other. And she opened up her channel and she has a great channel. She's a newbie to YouTube. I want you guys to go send her some love. And she is at, I think she's grown overnight, maybe 30, 32, 34 subscribers. Let's get her to 50. I'd like to see her. You know how hard it is to get to your first 100, guys. It was hard for me. At first I thought, oh, when I got my first 50, I thought it was going to be, oh, this is going to be a piece of cake. No, it's not. It's not. But just have fun with your YouTube channel. Enjoy everybody. Create new friendships with, I love these long distance friendship that you can create learning from different folks, and these tag questions were great. Okay, so Marilyn Monroe is ready to go. I do have my extra 5200s. I think there was like 6 bags. Yeah. So instead of being on the 310 train, we are going to be on the 5200 train. Guys, have a wonderful day. Remember, it's very hot out there today. Drink plenty of fluids. Wear a hat so you can protect your skin from the sun, because the UV rays are just horrible. All right, guys. All right, my friends. Good luck on your tag questions. Tag, you're it. Bye, guys. Crafty Chef Diamond is out for the day. See you in my next video. Bye, guys.